Hello, Michael Tillinger. We're back with more frequently asked questions about One Small Town and contributionism. And in this video we deal with a question, is this not slavery? Why should I do something I don't like? Just ponder this question for a minute. Is this not slavery? Why should I do something I don't like? So let's just revisit what we're doing. We're creating a united front, a cooperative town of labor. We launch a number of businesses that we choose to launch to make the town as successful as we can. And to do that, each one of us contributes 3 hours a week towards the success of those community projects, businesses, everything we do to uplift, improve our community, to make it a place of abundance and prosperity for everyone. So the question, again, this is a question that came up probably many years ago, but I talk about it now. I'll bring it up because it is a frequently asked question. We have come a long way since this question first arose many years ago, but it's important to revisit so people can see how we have grown and how this One Small Town philosophy has evolved and how completely inclusive and embracing it is to everybody. It never ever excludes anyone. Everyone is invited to join and participate. No one is forced to do anything. The whole One Small Town implementation is completely and utterly voluntary. So you see, the question, is this not slavery? Why should I do something I don't like? Is not even on the radar here. No one is forced to do anything that you don't like. What you are contributing is by choice 3 hours a week, and you'll be asked to do something as a task for the town, for the community that is necessary. And we've discussed in other videos how the allocation of the 3 hours will be created, how that will be set up, what people will be asked to do, how you'll be told or asked what to do, where to go, where to provide your 3 hours every week. So it'll be completely random, or it might be more selected towards a special skill or a special ability that you have. If you're a surgeon, for example, and you work in a hospital outside of the town, then you might be asked to go and contribute 3 hours a week at the hospital, or to drive the ambulance for 3 hours a week, because you're a doctor. So no one is forced to do anything. It is a choice. You choose to join the One Small Town initiative, and that's when you start to deliver and contribute your 3 hours a week. So certainly not slavery. Let's compare that to your life today, to all our lives today. Today, we work jobs. Those people that are very fortunate to run their own businesses, first of all, many people that run their own businesses know how stressful that is. If you run your own business, that becomes a total slavery system, because everything in your life revolves around your business. You wake up every morning and you worry about how you're going to do certain things, how you're going to make things work. Most businesses struggle to survive. They are only the very privileged businesses and very lucky ones actually just on a roll that make money constantly without an effort to stay alive. Most businesses, especially the small businesses, is a constant effort to improve, upgrade, market, attract more business, more customers, so that your competition down the road doesn't take your business away. It's a constant struggle for survival. That becomes a slavery to your own business, a slavery to capitalism, a slavery to competition, dog eat dog, because if you don't do that, you will lose your business. So if anything is a slavery, it is running your own business. And secondly, slavery is all of us. If you don't have a business, you just have a job. That's the worst kind of slavery. You're a complete and utter slave to your company, to the business that you work for. Because if they start losing money, or if they start running into trouble, the first thing they do normally is cut the staff members. And that's why you have no control over your future. It might be that tomorrow you go to work and you get called in by the boss and you get told, sorry, we can't afford you anymore, and you back out on the street. So if anything is slavery, is the current socio-economic structure and the job system, the work system we have in the world today. We are slaves to corporations. We are slaves to our governments, slaves to government departments, slaves to our towns, our municipalities. We have to pay, pay, pay. If you don't pay, you lose everything you've got. It is an insane system. So if anybody thinks that the contributionism system, or contributionism, is a slavery system, clearly has not gone through the plan, has not read enough, has not informed themselves about what it is that we are doing. All you have to do is contribute 3 hours a week to get all the benefits of all the businesses that we have initiated in our town. Every business, the benefits that whether it's food, technology, electricity, engineering, haircuts, horse rides, whatever it is. Right now, most people that have jobs wake up in the morning, they have to catch a train or a bus or sit in the traffic or a bicycle or walk to work in the rain, in the cold, in the heat, and spend 8 hours or more working as a slave for that company, for that business. Then you come back, you spend another hour or 2 hours just to commute to get back to your house. Most people currently work at least 10 hours a day, and they think that they are free. Many people still believe they are free, that this is freedom. While they have to work 10 hours a day to get some money at the end of the month or at the end of the week so they can buy bread and milk and pay their rent and pay all the things they have to pay for, and have very little left to show for their efforts, and then start all over again, month after month, year after year. That is a slavery system. What we're doing here, we're creating an alternative. We no longer have to do that. Can you imagine waking up every morning, being able to do what you want, following your passion, whether it's painting or horse riding or engineering or invention or fixing the roads or taking care of the elderly or whatever it is that you're called to do as a human being? You can do that. All you have to do is contribute 3 hours a week towards one of the community projects that you'll be allocated every week. So you have a choice that you can either carry on working 8 or 10 or 12 hours a day like a slave and still carry the risk of losing your job if your business runs or the company that you work for runs into trouble, or work 3 hours a week as opposed to 10 hours a day, 3 hours a week, and get everything that your community creates, builds, develops, grows, invents, getting everything in return for your contribution of 3 hours a week. I say that very specifically. It's not free. It might seem like it's free to us, but we still have to do it. We have to build it, grow it. We collectively do that. So we are giving our skills, our time, and our blood, sweat, and tears towards that, the building and the growing and sustaining our community, making our community abundant in everything that we choose to do. That's 3 hours a week. So it's our contribution. Some people want to call that slavery. That's up to them. It'll be your choice. If you want to give 3 hours a week to have all this amazing stuff that we do available to you, you can call it free, but it's available to you because you give your 3 hours a week. Or you continue your life working like a slave. You can still live in the town, but then you pay for everything. You pay for electricity, pay for everything that you normally pay for, and carry on living in the town while you see all your friends around you getting all these wonderful benefits, free electricity eventually once our generators are installed and all these wonderful things. So this question, is this not slavery? Why should I do something I don't like? Is completely out of place in a one small town or contributionism society, because people do this with love and joy, knowing that they're contributing to the greater good and the well-being of their community. And the rest of the time, they have free to do what they love to do. And as I've mentioned in other videos, whatever you then choose to do, your labor of love, whatever you love to do, may and most likely will become a critical role or a service that you provide for your community, for your town. Whether it's scientific research, whether it's planting seedlings because that's what you love to do, whether it's grooming horses and breeding horses, whether it's protecting the butterflies or the bees or checking the cleanliness of the water in the river, whatever floats your boat, you will follow your passion. And when you request support from your community, you will probably get the support, because the community and the Council of Elders will have a meeting and they'll decide that what it is that you're doing, for example, wanting to make sure that the water is clean and pure, yes, we'll decide as a community that's a necessary thing that we need to do. It's definitely a necessary service. So they will make funds available from the large income every month that comes from all the other businesses. It could be billions of dollars, by the way, as you know. a town of 10,000 people has a capacity of generating $1 billion or more turnover. So keep that in mind, what the potential is. The sky is literally the limit. So you will have a choice to follow your dreams, do what you want. You will certainly not be a slave. So contributing your 3 hours a week in a one small town scenario is certainly not slavery. It is the ultimate form of freedom while you're a member of the community and have all the freedom to pursue your passion, your skills and your talents with which you are born. I hope that makes sense to you. Until next time, this is Michael Tellinger. Bye for now.